Oh, my bad.
Well, here's the thing.
Here is the thing.
Okay.
What's the thing?
There's no fights this week.
No fucking fights. The motherfucking fights now.
But guess what, Alex?
What?
There's other things to talk about.
What is that though?
Oh, you know.
What is that though?
We saw a couple fights of Paddy Pimblett.
We out here
MMA, no podcast.
But show.
What show?
MMA show.
Okay.
That you shouldn't go.
What's up to the We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show, but now podcast. I'm here with my husband. To my far left, I got Alex Acosta.
Yeah. We out here. Oh shit, I turned it down, my bad.
God, man.
Well, this song's still going. My bad.
Give it up for Alex Acosta.
There we go.
Yeah, and next to my direct left with the big traps, with the big shoulders, with the fine ass skinny legs. Give it up for Nick, the ear.
Hello. I was looking for the China drop, but we can't find it.
Oh, you are the boy, dog. And myself, Gilbert. Guys,
Gilbert.
Gilbert is my name. A lot of fights to talk about that happened this past weekend. We got some new favorites. We got some new favorites from this past week's fight card. We also have some hot and sexy and juicy morning news topics we are going to get to. But before that, I have to ask, who here had a wonderful weekend?
I had a pretty good weekend. Alex, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was decent.
I saw Shang-Chi.
And that's exactly.
I didn't see Shang-Chi.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What? That's not it.
Oh, cool. Play all the fucking drops, dude. Hey, this guy can't touch him anymore.
No, what did I do? I had we made some chicken popsicles. Did you see the picture?
Yeah,
I saw the photos you were taking. Were you doing a culinary class? What was going on?
No, it's just with my homie Alfonso. We were out there just fucking killing it up and shit, bro. We made some chicken popsicles, which were really good.
What does
Basically,
that mean, chicken popsicles?
they look like popsicles. You cut off the bottom part right above like the kneecap, and then it's just like a bone, and you could hold it like a popsicle.
Oh, I call those lollipops.
Yeah, chicken lollipops.
Chicken popsicles? That's what you guys call?
Chicken popsicles are different, bro.
That's literally what it's called. It's called the chicken popsicle.
Hey, have you ever?
Sorry, I didn't make the name of it.
Have you
Fuck,
ever
jeez, gosh.
Have you ever ground up some chicken and put them in popsicles and put them in the freezer, and then eat them as chicken popsicles?
I don't know, but your eyes are going all over the place right now. Everyone's talking.
Because you know why? Because it's so fucking bright in here, dude. Can we get more goddamn lights on us?
It looks great. I think we're all lit pretty well.
Yeah, I think we're all lit
It looks
pretty well.
great. The camera's great, but goddamn, dude, staring at these fucking lights are gonna give me an aneurysm, I think.
And shout out to Shang-Chi.
Shout out to Shang-Chi. It was a great movie. If you guys
right.
haven't seen it, and especially if you're not, so I'll say this: if you're Asian,
Quick review.
and you didn't see it this weekend, what are you doing, bro? Go see it.
Also, if you're not Asian, watch a good Marvel movie.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't really go in with much expectations.
That's the key.
I was hoping I was gonna like it, and I liked it. I had a great time at the movies, and it's just fun to be back in the movies, bro.
I want to see Candyman instead.
I'll go. Hey, let's go watch this. None of us seen it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I heard it was trash, bro. My homie went
Really?
to see it, and he was like,
Nah,
"Shit was
let's
trash."
See, I've
Yeah.
heard from like 4 people that it was fucking sick.
Shout out to my boys of starring it. So I'm gonna go watch it.
Who's your boy
Nick.
that's in it?
I don't want to say his name. Kyle.
All right, Kyle. I'll go watch it for Kyle.
He's the white guy in the movie.
I'm out, dude. I'm out.
Yeah, it's the white guy in the Jordan Peele movie.
Is it Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
Or is he executive producer?
Executive
on this?
producer, but he
Okay.
oversaw it. And I forgot the woman who directed it. She will be directing the new Captain Marvel's movie.
Can we talk about the
joking.
least favorite? The least favorite Marvel movie has to be Captain Marvel.
I'm not,
What? That movie was sick. I think the least favorite one is Shang-Chi.
Whoa!
Stop. Can you stop saying Shang-Chi?
Yeah, bro.
It's like you're
You're
trying to say,
offended.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is it?
It's
Shang.
Oh, Shang-Chi. Yeah, I think that's
there's
the
an
worst one.
H in there, bro.
Honestly, I had no idea that the movie was even coming out, and then I
Wow,
started seeing
okay.
all these things. But honestly, I feel like I haven't seen any previews for any movies except Candyman. That's why I want to see so
Let's
bad.
go watch Candyman. We'll watch Candyman for your birthday. Hey, popcorn on Nick and
Yeah.
chicken popsicles on me.
And I am I'm an A-list member. So.
Isn't Nick's birthday this month too, on the 24th? So is my
Nah,
friend.
it's not. No, 24th.
Nah, it's not. Is it?
No, it's
Wait, be all real talk. It's for our fans mostly, so they can send us stuff.
it's at the end of the month.
Which is
The 32nd, 31st.
this guy doesn't like attention.
Anyways, guys, so let's
It's the
get into
24th.
our fights
It's the
here.
it's the same day as my friend Patrick's,
Patrick Mahomes. Who?
the 24th. Patrick Lopez.
All right, guys. So
And
Let's
he
talk about
turns
the fights.
29.
Hey, so let's talk about the
Stop.
fights. This is a
We're celebrating your
this isn't a birthday podcast.
It
This
is.
is a fight
Hey,
MMA podcast.
So this weekend, my friend Michaela, her birthday's on the 12th.
Shout out to Michaela.
Shout out to Michaela.
Oh,
We're gay. We're gay.
My birthday is on the 19th. And then Nick Patrick's is on the 24th.
You don't know that. You
So
can't
there's a
confirm this.
fuck ton of birthdays this month. Shout out to all the what you're not a Virgo though.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Virgo Libra cuss.
But he a virgin. What's up?
Shit, what's up? Shout out to all my virgins out there.
Shout out.
Nothing wrong with it. Guys, let's get to our fight recap.
No cap.
Probably our best timing of all time.
Yeah.
Didn't have to work on it.
I think
I
we're
went
in the-
fast though because I almost missed it.
We're in the flow right now, bro. We're in a flow state.
We're in a good flow. Guys, we had a fight night. I call it the British invasion. They
Man.
came strong. What, 4 people on the main card?
5. Yeah, four.
4, and maybe one of those guys lost.
One of them on the main card, or the main event for the prelims. Molly
he lost.
McCain.
He lost. And
She won. She won.
Oh, I thought you said for the main card.
Darren Till on the prelims. Darren Till was the only British man to lose.
And that's what we're talking about first, guys.
He's a
Darren
Scouser?
Till is not a Scouser.
Isn't he from Liverpool?
Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, I think he is considered a Scouser.
Well, guys,
Scouser?
Darren Till was submitted by our boy,
Derek Brunson.
the we out here. He hasn't been a guest yet, but he's a
He might as
family
well
friend.
be, bro.
Yeah, he's a family friend.
We've
He
been
loves
talking,
us.
we've
and
been
we
talking
love him.
about Cisco since the beginning of We Out Here last year during the pandemic. He won via RNT, aka
Rear naked
cock.
in the third round. Just the idea of like a cock coming behind you.
Hey, rear naked cock would make sense though. Like in the back, he's naked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Alex not like, right, guys? Right.
Right?
That makes me never want to do jiu-jitsu ever again.
Yeah, what
I'm gonna hit you with that rear naked cock.
If
And I'm
someone
like,
say you're actually like, rolling around with something playful and someone goes, hey, I'm gonna hit you with the rear naked cock, even if they were joking, but they wouldn't let go, how would you react, honestly? As a brown belt,
I'd
jiu-jitsu.
laugh. My coach he would always put me in a chokehold, and right before he choked me out, he'd go, taste the ring.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
That was Joe?
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
Damn.
Jitutero. How do you say his last name?
Teodoro.
Oh,
Shout
Teodoro.
out to Joe Teodoro.
Did I mix? I mixed both
names
Joes together.
Go one more time.
Jitutero.
There you go. Go ahead.
Teodoro.
Very wrong, Alex.
Well, no, because I'm thinking about Joe Jitsukawa and then Joe
Yeah.
Teodoro.
Dude,
Yeah, that's very
You
true.
just combined a Filipino and a Japanese guy, which would also make an Alex.
Resurrection.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Alex. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Miss that guy.
Didn't you train with that? Oh, I guess Alex is working that. Never mind. But guys, Darren Till submitted Derek Brunson. We all predicted Derek Brunson would win via wrestling. Is that correct?
Nope, that's not correct. We have one person sitting in the middle of us that thought Darren Till was going to win.
My official.
I knew it.
Hey, whoa. My pick for the show was Darren Till. But I put a bet on Derek Brunson. Your boy came up.
I don't care about what you see here is what all our
Yeah,
our
you're
family
right.
can
Yeah, I
get.
picked Darren.
So why don't we
Darren-
start with the
Darren
guy in the
Till.
middle? How did you feel? Was it frustrating watching Darren Till getting some good 1-2s in, but just could not handle the double leg?
Well, I
takedown?
think, dude, like styles always will make matchups, right? Styles always make fights. Derek Brunson had the more commanding style. Obviously, like Darren Till, man, he looked really good on the feet. Like once it was on the feet, I was like, oh shit, Derek Brunson is gonna struggle on the stand up. But it just shows how powerful the wrestling threat is. The fact that you got a guy that's always, and once he got that first takedown, I was like, oh, this is it. And he was able to land some big shots on top.
looping shots.
But the thing about Darren Till, man, it's like he's right there, but he has some big holes still, obviously, right? Like I feel like he can compete with the best of them, but until he figures out the wrestling, because like what lost him the fight against Robert Whittaker? Probably the wrestling. For most people, I think, right? It was pretty even, and then once he got taken down, it was very clear that like, all right, Rob got that fight. But at the same time, it's like he had the right idea. The finishing sequence, he butterfly hooked him. He was getting taken down, elevated him. But it was just like he has no scramble ability. Darren Till, it just looked like he just half a step behind. He just didn't know when to get his underhook in certain positions. But it just shows how good Derek Brunson is because his double leg to his body lock takedown is pretty tough to stop.
Yeah, he locks his hands so fucking fast.
Yeah,
So
bro.
quick.
And like he's looking for you to stuff the first takedown so he can go to the body lock, and he gets everybody with that. And Darren Till got taken down by it, but he also stuffed it a couple times, which was good. I was like, this is great. But in the third round, I thought Darren Till was going to finish him. But he didn't.
Derek Brunson, it's weird because like I know he's a wrestler, but his like takedowns don't look explosive. They just work.
Yeah, he has pretty good like chain wrestling.
He's strong.
Yeah.
His thick legs too.
And the thing for Darren Till, right? It's like if he would have just make the right choice in certain positions, those takedowns would have been completely nullified. But it just once again, he's just a half step behind, and he needs to. You guys see all the memes with Kevin Holland?
Yeah.
He's all saying we're all going to go on an airplane to AKA or to Dagestan.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it him, Shabazian?
Yeah, Shabazian.
Yeah,
and, it's funny though, but at the same time, it's like they need it. They need it.
So Derek Brunson on a five win streak. He's basically been like the underdog, I feel like, in the minds of people the past couple fights since Shabazian. He beat Holland, Shabazian, now Till, Alex.
Yeah.
Do you think he's ready for to be back at the top? He called out Israel Adesanya. I don't know if you give that to him right away, or is there someone up there that he can fight?
I think if he wants to fight one more, and I think it makes sense, is Jared Cannonier, just because Jared Cannonier just won, and he's probably ranked still number 2, I believe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that fight makes sense if he's not going to get the title shot. The whole thing with the title shot is that Robert Whittaker earned that. That's his next no matter what, but that fight's probably not happening until about next year.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, because they were going to have it over in, what's it called? Fucking
Abu Dhabi or
no,
New Zealand?
New Zealand, but with the COVID shit right now, it's really hard. So
wait, is he demanding that he wants to do that?
well, that's what the UFC wanted to do. Obviously, the rematch out there was huge the first time. The rematch would be even bigger.
In New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he could fight Jared Cannonier, and then that solidifies him as the number 1 contender after Robert Whittaker. But yeah, I mean, he looked really good ever since. I think he might do good against, Israel. We've never seen him with an actual wrestler aside from Derek Brunson, but Derek Brunson got pieced up. And then when he fought Jan and Jan was able to use that grappling, granted Jan is way bigger, he was able to do something with it. But the whole thing with Derek Brunson, that was his last fight that he was not at a camp. He had his own gym where he was like his own head coach, and he would just bring people in to train with him. Ever since that fight, he went and joined Sanford MMA, and he's been on a 5-fight win streak. Yeah. He's fighting smarter. He's not just splitzing in, doing these crazy strikes, trying to knock everybody out.
Yep.
So I think he could do it. And with Till, did you see Hamzat was like, come down to...
I'll train you in wrestling.
Yeah.
Even Charles Oliveira reached out too.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira. I do think that, and it's cool.
Should we reach out?
I think we should.
Yeah, we should.
Send a message.
Hey, Darren Till, I'll show you how to wrestle, even though I only have like 2 years of experience in middle school. I can help you out. But no, I think Darren Till, like what Nick was saying, I think it's just one hole, and it's just his wrestling. If his wrestling can get a little bit better, his striking is hard for anybody to handle up there.
And the other thing that I have a problem with Darren Till is, stop getting injured so much. I think that dude trains like a fucking madman. So Bisping was saying that, because I guess he's really close with Darren Till, and he was saying that, and he actually divulged this to the media without Darren Till saying anything, but he was saying that he had an ACL tear at the beginning of the camp.
Ooh. So
he couldn't really wrestle this whole fight. And I'm like, that makes sense, because I've seen him stop better attempts and takedowns.
Yeah.
And this one just looked like everybody was making fun of him, saying he looked kind of fat coming in. He looked like...
He didn't look as jacked as he normally did.
He didn't look as lean, so...
A little soft, yeah, a little soft.
Yeah. And I think he gassed quick and he knew it.
Then should he be at 185?
Yeah.
But also, though, too, it's like if you tear your ACL, that's pretty crazy.
But also, to that, Derek Brunson was injured, too.
Yeah,
he had cracked cartilage in his rib, and it was like 2 weeks before the fight.
And because Derek Brunson didn't look in top form either. Like, he looked pretty good. He did enough to win.
He was a little slow. That's why.
Yeah, he looked like every time he got cracked with a shot, he was like, oh, shit. Like, he was still kind of coming to a little bit.
Pulled it out.
Yeah, but that just shows what a fucking man, like what a beast he's become. Like, now he's really fucking everybody up.
Dude, speaking about fucking people up, yo, Tom Aspinall KOs Spivak. So you're wrong, Grandmaster. You said that he was gonna win, but you're wrong. You're not here to defend yourself. I don't care.
Yeah.
Grandmaster.
Is not here. One more time.
Grandmaster.
Picked wrong.
I wanted to see
Also,
you doing it.
decide.
I wanted us to like,
Oh shit.
Also, decide. Tom Aspinall looking like young Frank Mir, light on his feet, popping that shot into the face of that man. Yikes. Tom Aspinall was asked by Michael Bisping, like, who does he want next? Top, like, 10 fighter. The dude's very humble. It's kind of like, you know what? I'm just taking this slow. Give me the guy that's ranked right above me. I don't need to fight a top 5 guy.
I like that.
What do you guys think? The guy looks like a new breed of athlete. Very fast. Very... Who are those those heavyweights back then? I'm like Junior Dos Santos, made a lighter heavyweight.
Yeah.
Very light heavyweight. Nick,
Compact heavyweight.
what do you think? Should he be?
Do you ever shave your balls and it ends up being as bloody as a Nate Diaz fight?
Whoa.
Well, good news, because today's episode is sponsored by the official electric trimmer of the UFC, Manscaped, and they released their 4th generation performance package. Fellas, get your black belt in ball trimming and join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com with the code WeOutHere.
Did I guys tell you about that time I got in a fight in 4th grade?
No.
Yes.
His name is Kevin Z. Not going to reveal your last name, sir. Well, I'll tell you something. I lost that fight. I lost that fight.
But you won.
Do you want to know why? No, I lost it. Want to know
Okay, my
why?
bad.
Why?
Because one time he pulled my pants down, everyone started laughing at me, and then I tried to throw a punch. He did a top block, is what they call it. He grabbed my pubic hair and twirled me around like a cartoon
Oh
and
my
said, "Biatch!"
Lord.
And I cried for 4 days. But guess what? I met up again with him yesterday. And
He did it again.
he actually was like, "Hey, dude, good to see you. Bygones be guys." Like, no. So I pulled my own pants down. I said, "Try to grab my pubic hair now." He's like, "What the fuck? Why?"
And then he was like,
he missed it, and he couldn't beat me up.
wow.
And then I went to jail.
Wait.
And then he was like, also, your balls smell really good,
Good.
because and then you're like, yeah, it's called crop preserver, stupid.
Because
Yeah.
I shaved my freaking balls with the lawnmower 4.0. Nick, tell us a little bit about it.
It is the Lawnmower 4.0. It is the pound for pound best trimmer in the flippin' world.
Yeah, we got that, dude.
The
In
flipping
the
world.
Now, tell us
flippin'
more
world.
about it, though.
The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000. I almost said 4,000, but that was the old one, dude. 7,000 RPM motor, wireless charging,
Ooh.
a travel lock,
Ooh.
and it gives you the ability to turn on the 4,000K LED
True.
spotlight on. I don't even have that on my own TV, bro. I don't have that much K in my TV, my LCD TV.
Alex, close us out.
Yeah, so get 20% off and free shipping with the code WeOutHere at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code WeOutHere at manscaped.com. Time to knock out your pubes with Manscaped. Your balls and your spine partner will thank you.
And Kevin,
Let's go.
that's what I'm talking about. Don't mess with me.
Back to the goddamn show.
Fighting in the upper echelon, or do you still not thinking as like we got to build this guy up like the UFC may be thinking, but in terms of like, could he compete with the top 3 guys, you think?
I think he has all the skills, man. I think he has all the skills, all the movement, all the potential. Like the way he's able to like clinch and strike out of the clinches and grapple, and the way he's able to combine everything. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
His first martial art, right?
Yeah, like I think he's one of those kids that grew up doing a sport. So this is the next generation of like these types of fighters, right? But he looked phenomenal, man. The way he's able to put everything together, it's like he's a threat everywhere. And I feel like that's very dangerous. He's very fast, very nimble. Seems like he has a pretty high fight IQ. He doesn't get hit a lot. He's able to, fight his style. And especially for a young guy like that. I don't even think he's like that young. He's like, what, 29, 28, right?
Yeah.
So he's...
That's young in heavyweight.
That is. That
Heavyweight
actually,
years.
that's very true.
Very young.
That's very true. So I think I like his approach. If he says he's not really ready to fight the higher echelon, I think you just let him slowly build, because I feel like all his fights are
Like what he
been
feels
finished in the
comfortable with.
first. Yeah, all his fights have been finished in the first round, right?
Yeah.
Or pretty
Yeah.
fucking close.
I think-
He hasn't even fought in the 3rd round yet, dude.
I
So
think-
he's got to kind of mature a little bit
Yeah.
more and fight more people.
This is a good prospect. I like him a lot. Unlike
great.
Todd Duffy.
Yeah.
Ooh, shots
No,
fired,
hey,
bro.
with Tom Aspinall, and I like that because all of his fights have been finishes, right? The person he called out was Blagoy Ivanov.
That's a good
Ivanov,
Yeah.
who's AKA.
He's the old guy that looks super like old.
He's like
he got stabbed. Remember?
Yeah, he got stabbed in the middle. He fought Derek Lewis that one time. The
yes.
whole thing with him though is he doesn't get finished.
Yeah.
I mean, he took bombs from Derek Lewis and didn't go down. So I think that's a good fight for Tom Aspinall. Maybe he knows that. Maybe he knows like, hey, this guy doesn't really just get put away. So this is a good fight for me to like test myself for 3 rounds and really put myself through that. But I do like him.
What was that guy's name again?
Blagoy Ivanov.
Is he ranked?
Yeah, he should. He was ranked right above him.
Yeah,
Dude,
number 13.
Number 13.
Oh, below him.
Yeah,
okay,
Blagoy.
okay.
He's good too. Blagoy. He's just like a just like a grinder wrestler guy.
Is Dawkins fighting still?
Yeah, Chris Dawkins has a
fighting
fight.
Shamil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the winner of that would be cool too.
Yeah, but I do like him. I like those new guys from that camp or from Liverpool because they're all being smart with it. Like, oh, I want to do it slowly and take my time. But what's crazy about him? This guy's big, bro. You don't understand. He's 6'5".
Yeah. Why does he look so small?
He does, doesn't he?
He doesn't look big.
He doesn't look that wide.
I didn't think he was a 247. I thought he was like 220.
I think he's even more than 247. I think the Wikipedia. I thought he was like 255 or some shit.
What did he weigh in at?
But he's big, dude. 6'5". That's a big dude, bro. And Francis Ngannou's the same height as that.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is the guy he fought, Speedback, is 6'3" and lighter than him, but he still looks small.
He looks
Is it because he's
bigger.
fast? You think it's because he's like so light on his feet?
I think he's lighter on his feet, and that's what's nice about him, right? Everybody's hyped up
real
on
nice.
Cyril Gahn because he's light on his feet. He moves like a middleweight. So does this guy, and he's
I
young.
want that fight now.
He has really good striking. He's really strong. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. His dad was a black belt. His dad, that's who he learned under. They were saying that he was teaching jiu-jitsu classes when he was a little kid. So, I mean, I'm excited. I think, honestly, he's going to have a title fight within the next 2 years.
I think so. His dad is actually on the Wikipedia says his dad is Horace Gracie, which is crazy.
Holy shit.
Isn't
He kind of looks just like him.
the same.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, another thing just to point out about Tom Aspinall is 4 fights in the UFC, 3 out of 4 already performers of the night. This guy will get you views if you position him the right way. I think he's a little nice, and I appreciate that about his personality. It's like a Robert Whittaker kind of.
He's like white Cyril Gahn.
He really is.
Dude, what if all the heavyweights are just all these nice guys?
Well, that's the thing with stuff nowadays. Like he's my age. He's a couple months older than me, right?
Can you beat him? Okay,
No.
You can't beat him. Could you stay in the round with him for 5 minutes?
Probably not.
Alex, believe in yourself.
No, he'll probably he's a big ass motherfucker, bro. It's not like he's small.
Yeah, and man, you need to believe in yourself.
Believe in
man.
yourself, dude.
6-minute rounds, bro.
Leave down in the
10-minute
comments
rounds,
below.
pride.
Do you think Alex could survive at least 5 minutes with Tom Aspinall? Please let us know.
But the whole thing with this, right? It's a new age. It's not the old school heavyweight where it's just big, heavy set guys that have punching power. There's going to be kids like him, like my age and now even younger, that are really big people that are just going to be so fucking skilled. They're going to be light on their feet. They're going to move like middleweights. And
They're going to be athletes. They're going to we're going to start to see more athletes go into the sport. And we're already seeing that with Cyril Gahn. He's only been fighting. He only has 9 fights in the UFC.
he can dunk.
Or bro. And that fool you see him playing ball. We're going to see a video of fucking Frank Mir Jr. going to be playing basketball too.
Sean O'Malley can play basketball. He does crossovers in this fight.
Nah, he ain't that
And then
good at
declines 5 fights after.
But you could tell he don't know how to play basketball.
and he doesn't show up on time to podcast too. So
or ever. Or just show
Or
up.
just doesn't,
just
at all.
doesn't show up.
Guys, let's get into our next fight. Khalil Roundtree with an oblique kick KO. A lot of controversy.
Did you guys see this live?
I did not.
I did.
Bro, what was your reaction?
I was just like, ooh, shit.
Yeah.
That was my
So
reaction.
if that, what was yours? Give your voice.
I was like, ha!
yeah, mine was
Oh, yeah. Grandmaster.
at kicking people's knees out.
Yeah, dog. Grandmaster will do some shit
let's
like that.
let's just answer the question everyone's been talking about right off the bat. Should that kick be allowed? Alex.
I had such mixed feelings on it because obviously I'm a huge Khalil Roundtree fan, and I'm very happy that he won.
Sang-Chi.
But also, it's just like that kick is just like, it's so damaging. And from what they said is that he tore all of his ligaments, but then
All of them?
What the
yeah,
fuck? Is
but
that
then the guy,
that's the doctor medical.
when the guy went to the
all
back,
his ligaments are gone.
when he went to the back, the guy told him so the guy was nice to Khalil about it. He was just
Should have defended it.
yeah, he was like, I should have defended it. He's like, and he had been telling people, give my opponent some slack, like stop, talking shit to him. And it is just like, it's one of those things where it's like, man, it's I don't know. It's so weird, but I mean, it's part of the fight game. It's not illegal. And the whole thing for me is people have been throwing it now for a long time. It's not like something brand new, you know, so it's like
the injury is rare.
Yeah, and it's rare, often. But at the end of the day, like the guy that it happened to, Modestus, said, I should have defended it, you know, and it is part of the fight game. So, you know,
champion too for even saying that.
But it is one of those things where it's like, oh man, that's a nasty kick. But also on the flip side, when Khalil talked about how he was prepping for it and how he was waiting for the perfect time to do it, and then he did it at the perfect time, it makes it beautiful because you're like, dude, he literally was just like,
game plan.
I noticed he got heavy on his front foot when he threw a jab, and I just waited, and then you see him throw like a heavy lead hook, and that's right when he did it. It was so perfectly timed. So at the same time, you're like, damn, that shit was
and it's like
nice.
the chess match you talk about just even stand up in martial arts. It's like timing that all out, and he did it
because you know guys in Thailand do that shit. Like it's still something that maybe MMA fighters aren't on game yet.
Or fearing is
just like calf kicks. Like all of a sudden you saw people doing calf kicks all the time.
We're not going to stop doing calf kicks.
Exactly. And it's like, I totally understand the rationale. I totally understand why people are like, yo, fuck that kick. But I also understand the other side where it's like, it's still a strike and it's not happening. It's not happening.
An epidemic.
Yeah. Like calf kicks are way more of an epidemic than
breaking your shin from checking is more often.
Yeah.
So should we stop checking? No, probably not.
Exactly. So it is one of those things. What do you value more, right? But at the end of the day, I really think it's still just another strike, and it needs to be defended.
Yeah. It's also Gilbert. Khalil don't like it. Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree.
That opening like 2-3 minutes, he looked so fucking scary.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask something?
Yeah.
Did anybody else notice? I think he was injured, and here's why. He threw literally not one rear kick. Only lead kicks, which his lead kicks literally started making that fool bleed on his leg.
Yeah.
But I was wondering why he never threw one rear kick. Never won.
You know why? Because someone hurt his knee with
oblique kick. Tiger Muay Thai.
But I wonder if he was injured. If Khalil, if you watch this, just DM me. I won't post it. I won't blast it out.
I won't blow your shit up like my.
I wonder if he was injured because he didn't throw one rear kick at all.
I'm gonna call you out, Khalil. I think you were injured. So why don't you come on our show as a guest and defend yourself?
And then we can do deathcore together. Khalil Roundtree.
And even after the fight in the interview, he was very calm and composed. I was like, this guy's a fucking Jedi,
He's
bro.
always like that. He's dope. I like him a lot.
Yeah, dude. I like him a lot.
Khalil Roundtree. So really quick, so we can move on to the next fight. Quick matchmaker from you guys. 205 division. Not a lot going on there. Not as deep as the others. So is this a time for Khalil to make a little run at it? He just got this huge KO. Where do you guys see him? How many more fights till he's fighting a top 3 fighter or the championship?
I think he should fight the winner. I think they're going to try to do.
Is he close?
Jamal Hill,
is he close to the championship?
Jamal Hill and Jim Crute. I think they should fight the whoever wins that fight. He should fight that guy.
How many fights do you think he's away from a championship?
Well, he beat Paul Craig. He's number 12. I think he's quite away.
It still takes time for him.
But like, I think if he gets 4 fights in a row, he's up for the title.
Give him 2. Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes, you're in the fight. Alex, what do you think?
No, I think like Misha Serkinov
he needs to fight like a strong grappler.
Yeah, I would say Ryan. I would say Ryan Spann, but Ryan Spann is fighting Anthony Smith this next weekend.
18th.
Yeah, but I would say either that Jamal Hill, Jimmy Crute winner, or Misha Serkinov if he wants to be active. But who knows? I honestly, like I said, I think he's injured, so I think he might take a little bit of time off.
I said him give another striker, and then to prove his ground, let him fight at like EBI against like Roger Gracie or something. And if he beats him, then he can come back for a championship.
What do you know about Roger Gracie?
Roger Gracie?
Roger.
That's how much I know is the proptination. Proptination.
Nah, but what else do you know about him though, besides the proper
Roger Gracie? He's very tall. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's a good grappler. He's one of the best in terms of aggressive Gracie. No defense, mostly offense. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
What else is he good for? He's not good leg lock.
He's probably the GOAT. Everyone says he's.
Why
the
do people
GOAT.
say that?
Because he kind of is.
What a Horian.
Nah, not compared.
Yeah, say that to Kev right now.
Yeah, fucking not Horian, bro.
This guy's kind of nervous. He's shaking.
No, everyone says
Jitsu Toro is angry.
Everybody says Hodger's the GOAT. Gordon Ryan says that. He's the current GOAT.
Okay, fine. We'll stick with that, I guess. Guys, the fighter we've all been waiting to talk about. This guy is probably going to be in the title of this video / podcast because he's so good. Give it up for...
Hey, guess what? Guess what he is?
You know who the boy is?
He's the boy.
Guys, give it up for the boy, Paddy the Baddy Pimlet.
You know who the boy is?
He wins an exciting
best.
KO over Luigi. Who's also very game and a good fighter.
Dude, Luigi's sick, bro.
Venturamini.
He's very good.
Bro, that first round was wild. I believe he got a performance of the night bonus or even fighter of the night. I'm not exactly sure.
You know who the fucking boy is?
And there was some adversity because he got hit with a fucking mean left hook. But guess what?
As he was
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
He's a fucking Scouser. He doesn't get knocked out.
he ate that shit.
He ate the
You have
fuck
a
out of that
question?
shit.
I have a
Gilbert?
question. What is a Scouser?
What'd you call me?
What is a Scouser?
It is a type of lad from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Is that really what it is? I'm gonna look it up because you
I
guys
don't-
are both.
I don't know, but honestly, Paddy,
let's go.
Paddy Pimblett literally makes me want to be a Scouser. What is it?
So I get why they use that term. Scousers are named after a once popular working class dish of meat and veg stew. So I think it's like the working man
Yeah.
kind of thing.
You know who the
Scouser.
fucking boy is?
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
That's my knocked. I like how he says knocked. We don't get knocked out.
All
He's
right.
dope, dude.
This
He's
guy's
dope.
good.
He's fun.
I've heard he's actually a jiu-jitsu player. And
He's
his
a jiu-jitsu
strike-
guy.
I didn't know that.
Bro, this dude in his fights, he be throwing up the craziest flying submissions,
Yeah.
dog, and he be landing them.
Did he
like,
win flying triangle? I
Oh,
heard that
yeah.
somewhere.
He has like 2, I think.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And then he jumps over the cage and fucking goes bananas,
He
dog.
does his dance.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Did
then
you
he
see
goes,
him on the
boom.
on the walkout? He's like singing his song, his little walkout song.
What is it?
It goes like, I forgot how it goes like.
It's just like a techno song.
Where's your head at? And he's like just singing that, and his eyes all big and shit.
And Nick had a really good point earlier. If you look at his haircut, Alex was even saying as well, it looks like a beetle, and he sounds like a beetle.
And also, when he gets cracked, it makes it look even worse, just because
Yeah.
his hair goes all over the place.
Yeah.
you should probably get a haircut because that's
No, he needs to keep the haircut, bro.
He's got to.
I'm gonna
Bro,
say right now, this
That's the
guy's got-
Anthony Davis eyebrow, you know?
in terms of prospects for the UK, or just in general, this guy's got really great character. Probably one of the best like post-fight interviews.
He's
terms of-
hilarious.
he's
bro.
funny.
He's a natural. Like he really don't try to like. I'm sure he's trying to like sell fights and cut promos, but just what he says is just so the opposite of Henry Cejudo. It's like because when you see Henry Cejudo, you know it's like, all right, bro, he's doing a shtick, and he has to play this up. He's
Why
like
is he the
Colby
opposite
Covington.
of Henry Cejudo?
Because he's a natural.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
Henry Cejudo gets knocked out all the time.
But everything he says is a fucking is a clip.
This is probably one of the first like hype train guys coming into UFC that I'm actually on.
yeah, Alex on a high train finally.
And the reasoning why is because he got offered a UFC contract 2 times, and he said, "No, I'm a Scouser, but I need more time."
Yeah, dude.
And
He's
I
like,
respect.
He was like, I wasn't even a lad yet.
I wasn't even a lad. I need to
wasn't a
become
boy.
a bigger lad.
I was a girl,
Yeah.
and I'm a boy.
But I respect the fuck out that. And then he came in and we saw adversity literally in the first like 30 seconds. He ate the fuck out of the meanest left, one of the meanest left hooks I've
Couple
ever
left
seen.
hooks, huh?
While he was throwing. too.
Yeah, and that shit didn't even phase him, and that's because
You know who the boy is?
we know who the fucking boy is, bro.
Let's go. I'm hyped. We're all hyped on this fool, bro.
Hey.
I had a feeling coming in. I was like, bro, Alex is gonna come in here and talk mad shit about
Nope.
Paddy Pimblett.
I fucked
Paddy
it.
the body.
because he likes a humble guy. This guy got humble roots. He's being himself.
Yeah.
Of course, he's cutting promos, but if you were to put like him and Sean O'Malley, it's kind of like most people I think find him more likable.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
people love
And
this guy compared to.
I was surprised. So on the episode the week before, I was saying like I was a little like weary of what his striking, right? Because he kind of looked a little off, and he looked
Suspect.
small. Like he looked smaller, but in this fight, he looked big, bro.
I was gonna ask. I
Ventromedi's
saw
small.
photos of him looking really skinny. Steroids?
That was on 45.
No.
That's
He was
why
a
he did it.
45.
He won. He did the Connor. He won the 45 and the 55 belt
Yeah.
at Cage Warriors.
Is he gonna stay at 155?
Yeah, he
think
needs
so.
to. He's big, bro. He's 5'10" as well.
Yeah.
So he's not short.
He's
he
bigger than
looked
Conor.
he
He's taller
looked
than Conor.
jack, and Michael Bisping was talking about how Paddy was telling Michael Bisping that he was working a lot on a new strength and conditioning program.
Yeah.
But he looked, when I saw him, I was like,
steroids.
oh, okay, he looks good. Like he's
Called
really
steroids.
he's built for this weight class. And he has that really good jiu-jitsu in his pocket. So that's nice because obviously, when you get to the top of that division, there's some good wrestlers, but man, I hope and I think that he might be able to get to the top, bro. He might be able to take a couple fights and get there quick as well, dude.
Speaking of steroids, you guys see this new picture of Sage Northcutt?
All right, I will tell you guys this.
That's not
You
steroids.
saw him. You
That's
saw him.
not steroids, dude. He's
No.
been like that his whole life.
No.
He has been, but also steroids as well.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, right? So I ran into him at the airport when my plane crashed, right? And when I saw this guy, and I'm thicker and I'm wider, and I'm sure you guys saw the picture. This guy he's fucking huge.
Hung?
I was so surprised when I saw him when he was sitting at the table. You guys think I'm wide, dude? This guy, I was looking at him like he's either not fucking caring about 170 anymore, and he's not fighting there, or he's on so much juice because he's fighting in one. He was massive. He was literally massive. I was genuinely surprised that he ever made 170.
He's probably doing all of it. Because
He was so big.
remember he got knocked out by Cosmo Alexander?
Yeah.
After that knockout, you're like, bro, if I got knocked out like that, I'm doing all the steroids. I don't give a shit.
He was gigantic. That's all I'm saying. I was like, dude, this is a big dude for 170.
I think we also perceive a lot of fighters to be smaller until we see them in person. Don't you think that?
Yeah, I saw
Tom Aspinall. Even I'm guaranteed he's a giant when we meet him.
It's like watching NBA players. On
Well, I
TV,
think he's
right?
big
you
too.
think you're small. Like Steph
It's like-
Curry, you're like
He's
Curry's kinda
little,
small.
bro. I'll beat that
And Steph
fool up.
Curry's like
6'4". Just
No,
big as
I
fuck.
think Tom Aspinall is big, bro. I don't know what the fuck you talking
Nah,
about.
bro. You think he's small, bro?
Know who's smaller in person than I expected?
Who?
Tyron.
Tyron's he's
you know
not
what?
that tall.
It's because of the height. Maybe it's the height thing.
Well, and he has more of his size in his legs too. Even his body, he's not
his
like
dick,
huge.
bro.
But I thought he was tall because he had to drive the car with no top.
Oh, with no roof. I bet your car with
Pull
no
up a
roof.
car with no roof. Hey, this is in the car with no roof.
I saw that music
Look
video.
over here.
It's not as it's better.
It's bad, dude. Come on. It looks
But
like a student film.
No, it's better than his other stuff. But the intro to the music video is what kills me.
It's
the
like
little
3
skit that
minutes
they do.
long.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's way too long, and it's like, oh, we need to go big, really big. And they're like, yeah, I was like, oh, this is like a high school film, like you just said.
Hop in the car with no roof.
All right, just to wrap up the Paddy Pimblett, the Baddy, our new favorite fighter of the podcast. He's going to be, we got to get him on here.
We
before he
will
blows
get. Hey,
up.
everybody. We need
Tweet.
Gilbert to pull strings. Everybody help us pull strings.
Paddy
We're gonna
the
get Paddy
body.
on this fucking podcast before he blows up way too big.
Do you remember when Ariel got Connor, but when Connor was not who Connor is now?
We're the new Ariel Hawani. Okay?
If you follow us and you watch this, I need you to go to his manager's Instagram and DM him and say, "Get Paddy on the We Out Here MMA show." Every single person needs to do it.
And then show them this clip. Show them all the sounds we made for Paddy.
know who the boy is?
And the last one.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
This took us 40 minutes to set up.
Yeah.
You show his manager that what we did for Paddy.
Yeah.
We gave him so much.
We're
promo
giving
on
him
it.
a platform.
And
dude.
you can, I can already. So the intro of that episode is going to be so lit because we're going to play techno music. All of us are going to dance until that whole entire 4-minute song is done.
Where's your head at? And also, Paddy, if you come on our show, we will introduce you to Grandmaster.
Let's go.
And that's
all you need.
And that's a big plus. All right, guys, let's get to our We Out Here morning news at 8:55 p.m. Guys, the biggest piece of news Nick wanted to talk about right off the bat is one of his favorite fighters in WWE, WWF, aka Mixed Martial Arts, aka Life. His next favorite fighter, CM Punk, officially retires from MMA.
All right, cool. Next story.
Okay.
Next.
Honestly, really quick, just to touch on that. Didn't he retire already?
Who gives a shit?
He never fought.
You have one fight in the UFC.
Two.
What was the first
Your
fight?
respect for him?
And Mickey Gall and then Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
Oh, so he lost both of them.
But he fought Mike Jackson, who owns Winklejet.
Here's the thing. You can make an announcement of retirement. You retiring MMA when like you do something.
Yeah. But also, okay, if you're going to retire from MMA, do it after you fight your second fight in the UFC. Don't do it 5 years later, dude.
Or is that badass?
No, it's not badass, dude.
I can tell you right now, if you would have retired after your second fight, still nobody would have cared.
Wow.
You know, CM Punk, I will fucking pedigree you through this table, brother.
Look, I like him as a person. He's a very nice guy, and he's starting an acting career, and he said he's trying to be like Dave Bautista. Let's just leave it at that.
That's cool. Hey, do that. But like MMA, Yeah, it's like, bro,
Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy how he did fight in the UFC?
That's
like,
wild.
That's nuts, bro.
Honestly, I feel like I wonder if he regrets it. Like he should have just went and done some amateur fights, got some experience, and maybe had a better chance of winning a fight.
He should have just not fought in the UFC.
Yes,
Because look,
UFC got money from that.
I used, yeah, I guess. I used to be a big fucking wrestling fan.
I thought you were gonna say gay guy.
That's after. I'll tell you that story later.
that's off air.
That's not off air because this is still my life. Okay.
Okay, cool.
But I used to be a big wrestling fan, and even in the wrestling genre of things, he's not even that fun. Like to me, I don't think he's that fun to watch.
His character, Mysterio.
The character is whatever, but as far as like the things he does in the ring, I was like, this isn't gonna translate into MMA. When you see Brock Lesnar or like a Kurt Angle, or even fucking
baby,
the Rey Mysterio, bro.
I love Rey Mysterio.
619, bro.
Is that where he flies around the ropes?
Yeah. Like that dude would do better in the UFC than CM Punk. He doesn't look like an athlete necessarily when he moves.
CM Punk just can't strike.
Yeah.
He had zero
but
striking.
Also can't grapple.
Yeah, that. But
so
I
what
mean,
the fuck are you doing fighting at the highest level, dude?
yeah, but that's what I mean, bro. Like he could probably get away with like some, not good striking if he went and did an amateur fight. But you're at the highest level of all highs, and you go in there, you can't even strike, bro. Like, and then you're grappling. Like,
You know who CM Punk should have fought?
Who?
He should have fought fucking the Green Power Ranger, yo.
Oh,
That's who he should have
I
fought.
forgot his name. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
He fights, but he's actually good at grappling, apparently.
Next.
Okay, enough of that. Guys, our next topic is, I don't want to say his name and ruin it, but it is the CEO of ONE FC.
Chatri?
But what's the last name?
Sidyotong.
Oh, Chatri Sidyotong. Is he
very good. He's
Indonesian?
Thai, I
He's
think.
Thai?
I think he is.
Claims that ONE FC has better lightweight classes. Oh, lighter weight classes than UFC. You know what? At first, I thought they said lightweight. And I said, no. But then lighter weight classes? That's a possibility in terms of a... no, I take that back. I disagree.
I agree.
They have more even fighters. Like the fighters are all more equal in skill level, so you get more exciting fights. But if you were to pit all of those fighters with UFC top 15, game over.
What division?
Give me anything from 125 up.
Okay, I say 125.
Yeah, that's the only one though.
ONE
because,
FC 125. I think they have a 115.
Oh, do they?
Too. I don't know. But 125 just in ONE FC is by far much better.
Yeah, and
because let's think about this. Let's just with one fighter who is Demetrius Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if he was in the UFC today, he would be champion in the UFC?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. Henry Cejudo didn't win that second fight. Just saying. I think they had it planned out that they knew they were going to trade Demetrius Johnson. But Demetrius Johnson won that second fight. But no, they were never able to produce anybody to beat Demetrius Johnson. Someone beat him in one.
And that was
square.
Yeah. That was at 135. But
True.
Still, it was like, does that make it? No, that was at 135. Yeah. But man, like there are guys that I've seen fight for the flyweight division.
They're great.
I mean, the 125ers, they're really good because they also
the fights are fun though. Because both guys, they're always trying to go for it.
And also in Asia too, it's like they do just have smaller fighters.
But also,
like
you have to also remember they don't do the weight classes like UFC though. Because 125, you can weigh in at like a 130 fucking 6 or some shit like that.
Yeah. There's no
their weight classes are different.
It's a weird cutoff.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's because remember it's hydration test and shit. So they don't make I don't think they make you cut all the way down to 125. Like you can be in a range.
Because I know in the weight classes, like their lightweight is 135.
You know what? It might just be.
Go back.
I mean, their flyweight is 125.
Yeah, because their lightweight is 170.
Yeah. So it's just one below. But it's still like they still have their 25 division. They still have their.
But I think that you can weigh in because it's like by hydration test, and you have like a window that you're able to be in. It's not as tight as UFC where you have to come in at 126 or under.
So it's just one below. So if it's flyweight in ONE FC is 135, straw weight is 125, atom weight is 115.
Yeah. So imagine, Demetrius did fight at bantamweight, which would be UFC's flyweight, adjacent. He lost. He lost to Dominic Cruz. But te quiero copiar acá.
I think 135 has just the better competition
In UFC?
Yeah, one in UFC. In ONE FC
interesting.
though, their champion Adriano Moraes,
That
I
would
think,
be the
right?
120. That'd be the flyweight, correct?
Yeah, but that's 135 for them because their division is all different.
Oh well, they list him in this one.
Interesting.
But
But
the second best after Bren Marino. Then you have Davison Figueiredo, and then Demetrius, and then a bunch of UFC guys after.
Adriano Morano is what do you say his last name? Moraes.
Moraes.
That dude is a fucking beast, bro. And he trains with all the same guys who fight in the UFC. They all train at like American Top Team. He just happens to fight from ONE FC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's not that far of a stretch.
I don't think it is. You
No.
just really can't tell though until you actually make them.
Yeah.
But I think there's an argument to say that even other fights like the PFL or Bellator, they all have guys that can compete at the highest level.
But I always think it's the champion, maybe the champion and the second guy. I don't think it's
Yeah,
a
I
longer.
agree.
I don't think it's as.
But think about when Strikeforce combined with UFC. A lot of the Strikeforce guys became UFC champions,
Yeah.
Where are they now though?
commentating for the UFC.
And guess what?
You know who the boy is?
They're not the boy.
They're not the boy.
They're not the
They
boy.
weren't patient. Guys, Jorge Masvidal wants to fight the Paul brothers. Do you want to see that fight? Are they boys or are they not? Jorge Masvidal, I don't know what he's doing. Get a paycheck, I guess. Build up your brand some more. Go ahead and do it. If I'm the Paul brothers, I probably don't want to fight Jorge Masvidal.
No.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Part of me, it bothers me a little bit that Jorge Masvidal is calling out the Pauls.
He's the fighter. He's
He
like a
don't-
top ranked fighter.
I feel like if you call, I understand that they're trying to get a paycheck.
Keep
So
looking up. See
it's
how far you
different.
can look up.
It's different because
Jesus,
Jorge
guy.
Masvidal is really trying to get paid. You know what I mean? And I don't blame him for doing that because he's putting his body and his mind on the line. But fighting Jake Paul would be an easy paycheck for him.
Watch him get knocked out. We're like, God damn it! I can't.
He's not going to get knocked out.
We all seen if you give them a decent enough striker that can just throw more volume, they're gonna win. And Jorge Masvidal would do
I
that.
know,
Dude,
remember what you said about Tyron Woodley?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now.
What'd you say about Tyron Woodley?
So even
I
if
thought he was gonna
even
knock
if he
him out no
shows
matter
up,
what.
even if he shows up.
But if
he
Tyron
knock
just
him out.
threw fucking volume, he was gonna win that fight.
And also, too, it's like after the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul fight, Jake Paul was like, yeah, I think I'm going to take some time to figure out who I am and kind of what I want to do. Tyron Woodley made him reconsider his fucking whole career. That's why he tweeted. Like, if he wasn't ever thinking about, like, I'm out of here, I'm quitting, he would have never tweeted that tweet. But then he went backwards and was like, nah, I'm here to fight. So I think from here on out, I think he's going to be even more careful with who he picks to fight.
Yeah, because I'm sure when he got rocked by Tyron, he did get saved by those ropes. He was probably like, "Oh my lord!
Oh my
Like,
lord!
Oh my lord!
Oh my lord! That's what he said.
But I can I tell you how I feel that? Don't care. Next.
Next. That's our last news topic regarding celebrity fights. Our next one is about celebrity boxing. Oscar De La Hoya pulls out of his boxing match with Vitor Belfort due to COVID. And then guess what? Who his replacement is? I don't know. Heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield is now stepping up to fight Vitor Belfort. What is wrong with this world?
I don't know, man.
Why is Evander Holyfield doing this?
I'd
rather
he
see
was
him fight Mike
training
Tyson.
because
I'd
I think he
rather
was.
see him fight Mike
I think he
Tyson.
was getting ready for a fight with Tyson. So I think he was already training. But I'm just so sick of talking about his bullshit, bro. Like Vitor's probably gonna beat him because Vitor
Wait,
at
really?
least was probably he's been more active. Dude, when's the last time Holyfield fucking fought, bro?
Let's look.
Before I was born. Like what
Holy
the
shit!
fuck?
Was that? Is that
his
true?
last
When were you
fight?
born?
93.
His last fight was in 2011
Okay.
in Denver.
Not before I was born.
How old were you? How old were you though?
That was what 10 years ago. So I was 18.
When you were 18, you bullying people or were you being bullied?
I was never a bully. On my mama, on my life, on my sister's life, on my niece and nephew's life, I was never a bully.
You know what? I
Here.
believe you. And can I be honest? I was a bully
I bet you were.
because I got bullied a lot, so I did the same thing to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I when I'm with my homies and shit and we're fucking around, I'll bully my friends and
That's
then they'll
different.
bully me back. But I was never a bully. We hated bullies. So fuck
This
bullies.
is a message to Chance Coleman. He was a friend of mine. I bullied him before he left. I never apologized. This was in 8th grade. I'm sorry. On Facebook.
Chance Sullivan.
And now he's
Fuck
a
Gilbert.
and now
dude.
he's a pastor.
What's his name? What was his name?
Chance Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. That's funny because I knew a kid named Chance Sullivan in middle school. So that
That's
just
hilarious.
What's the deal with Chance Sullivan?
Oh no, I just knew it. That's why that name popped out because I just knew.
You know, I'm gonna share a quick bullying story that I had in my past. I was bullied by a kid named Lorraine.
Shout out Lorraine, the woman's name.
The woman, female.
So you guys guess if Lorraine was a male or a female.
He was a male.
Female. Females can be really mean when you're younger.
He was a male.
Damn.
But I think a lot of the reason why he had a lot of angst was because his name was Lorraine.
I like how he asked us if she was a male or female when he's like, I got bullied by a guy named Lorraine.
Right. So I'm gonna let you guys guess. Is it a man or a woman?
Because that's a curveball. You don't know where I'm going with this.
Dude.
And also, he broke my Bruce Lee lunchbox when I was in 3rd grade.
Ooh.
And it also didn't help that people thought he was a girl. Not only because of his name, but because of his appearance. And I got bullied by that kid.
And do you feel that was resolved ever?
No.
Well, if Lorraine stepped up right now, he'd get his ass fucking put on in motherfucking pocket. That's all I know. I want to know why, because Nick is.
You know who the boy is?
He's the boy.
I don't know if that's true because he might be in the UFC. Who knows? He kind of looks like Jamal Hill.
Oh
Jamal
my
Hill.
God. It is Jamal Hill.
It is Jamal Hill.
It is you got bullied by Jamal. That's okay.
Yeah, I did.
Jamal Hill also has the worst tattoo, so who cares?
So here's what I'm
He got the Mickey Mouse one, right?
Dude, my dad texted me randomly. He's like, look at these guys' tattoos, and he sends me a picture, and it was the UFC fighter Jamal Hill. He's like, they're so bad.
Jamal Hill.
Okay, really quick. Alex doesn't care about this fight. Nick, he said Vitor Belfort would win. Your quick pick for Evander Holyfield, Vitor Belfort. Is that this weekend?
Yeah, on the 11th.
Let's do a longer analysis of this.
September 11th. How funny is it that this fight's on September 11th?
How funny is it that our weigh-in is on September 11th?
Yeah, it is, huh? Yeah, we haven't even thought about that.
We're doing it.
But anyway, I think
Vander, you think just from jab, old guy jabbing?
No, dude, he's 68, isn't he? 58.
How old was Tyson?
How old is Tyson?
Is he 68? Like in the 60s?
He's like, I don't know.
He's like 56 or 55.
Vitor's gonna win.
He's on TRT, bro. Have you seen how jacked that fool is?
Yeah, he's gonna win.
He's calling out fucking all the Paul brothers, and I feel like that's a good fight.
Yeah, let him fight him. He's gonna win. He'll beat all of them.
But Vitor Belfort looks just scary. And also, what do we know about the guest commentator, Gil?
I don't know. Why'd you hit that button?
You know who the boy is?
I don't know where the button is.
A feeling it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be beautiful. Is what Donald Trump will say when one of those guys throws a 3-piece, because Donald Trump will be commentating as a guest for this fight. Triller understands how to promote a shit show.
How long do you think this event's going to be? How many hours? Would you
14 hours or 1.
Okay. Okay, so let's get our official picks. Who you got by what round and by what method?
I was going to say, I don't care if Vitor Belfort wins.
Vitor Belfort is going to knock out Evander Holyfield in round 2.
How many rounds is this?
Who gives a shit?
I'm not, bro.
I'm tuning into this. I'm paying $80.
I really wanted to see Oscar De La Hoya.
Is that how much it is?
Slept,
I don't know. It's probably like...
If it was Oscar De La Hoya, I'd be more interested.
Tito Ortiz and Anderson Silva.
I forgot about that.
I'm excited about this.
All right. Let's do 2 picks.
Bro, David Hay?
David Hay's fighting.
He fucking fought.
But he's fighting a legit boxer,
Holyfield,
no?
didn't he? Wow, this is a great
You have
call.
no idea who David Hay is. Shut the...
Shut the...
Wait, he's British, isn't he?
No, he's not, bro. He was born on a farm. That's why his last name's Hay.
I was going to be really cool.
Yeah, he is.
Bro. Boom, London, UK.
You know who the boy is? I'm a Scouser.
That's
we
David
don't
Hay.
get knocked out.
I like how he says knocked out.
All right, so who you got? Who you got for Tito and Anderson?
Anderson Silva.
By what method?
It's going to fucking TKO him in like 3 rounds.
Okay. I think Vitor's going to win in round 6.
I'm going to say
TKO.
Evander Holyfield decision.
Ooh, and then I go Anderson Silva decision.
Anderson Silva decision. I think both guys, first of all, are jokingly are going to either wrestle or throw low kicks. They've agreed to it because they're not boxers. They're not going to pull some shit where it's like, oh, you owe me 20% of your card.
Anderson Silva can box though, bro.
But I know Anderson Silva's going to win, but they will do some weird MMA
stupid,
shit.
bro.
They're going to do it for the clicks.
They're going to do spinning back
and
kicks
then David
shit.
Hay, dude, this guy fought.
He going to win, bro.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Look up Joe Fournier. Fournier.
What else did he do? Mike Tyson. Boom.
Look up the guy he's going to fight. Joe Fournier.
Yo,
he's gonna get murked. David Hay's gonna murk this dude.
This dude though got some wins, and he's 38.
Yeah, but he only has 8 fights, bro. 10 fights.
And it's boxing. You know, they're all padded too.
David Hay is a motherfucker, bro.
All right, let's move on before Alex hates everything about this show because he hates celebrity fights. But we talk about it because the world has come to that. The world has come to that. And our final piece of news, Ariane Celeste fights back at Habib. What did she say, Nick?
She pretty much was saying, like, I don't know, dude. What she was pretty much saying was that she is not just, she's not useless. She does other things outside the cage, yada, yada,
Alex.
yada, yada. But at the end of the day, though, it's like, why even bother to respond to Habib?
No, perfect. Respond, get more clicks. It helps her brand. Come on.
Oh, it does. But also,
She's
though,
Filipino too, so shout
is
out.
she Filipino?
Half
What's the other half?
white or white? Yeah, he identifies as white. That's fine.
I was hoping it would be brown or brown.
That's more than that.
What do you think, Gil? What's your take on it?
What I think is, thank you for taking your time with us today, and that is our show.
Thank God. I was like, God damn, I don't want to even talk about this bullshit either. Who gives a fuck?
Who's your favorite ring girl?
Honestly, probably Ariana Celeste or the one blonde
Brittany
girl.
Palmer.
Yeah.
Palmer.
Yeah.
He used to date Cowboy Cerrone. Shout out to that.
Honestly, I don't mind him. Who gives a fuck? It's been part of boxing and MMA forever. I mean, they live in a whole different society and world than we do. So, like, they remember even a long time ago, they were like, women should not be fighting. Like, okay, it's just normal to them, bro. It's different.
They want bears holding the cards.
Exactly.
That's what they want.
And I think that's pretty cool.
That'd be funny. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight on your, whatever your car ride to work, and where else would people be listening to podcasts?
At the gym.
At the gym, cooking dinner like I do.
Oh, yeah. Cooking
Or
dinner.
if you're on a plane, you're listening to podcasts, and your plane crashes, I hope we're giving you some comfort.
Or fiercely masturbating. I listen to JRE like that. And also Ben Shapiro's podcast. Very good.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
Guys, Paddy,
Know the
Pimblett,
boys.
here's the ask we're giving you guys. Alex said it earlier. We want you. Here's your call to action. We need you to text. I don't know if you have his number.
No.
Text or tweet.
Just go tweet Paddy, go to Instagram. On Paddy's Instagram, he has his manager's name in there. Click that and everybody DM him. Put Paddy on the We Out Here MMA show. They're gigantic fans. We need this done by every single person that loves us.
You know who the boy is.
You know who the fucking boy is.
Please do it. Also, guys, make sure you follow us at We Out Here MMA on Instagram for all your funny memes and updates. Wait, is that really a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh, no, that's not.
God damn, Nick.
Sorry,
I hate when he does that.
Shut up, bro.
Shut
up, bro.
Also, follow Alex at Lift God.
Yeah.
Follow Nick at Nick the Ear. Follow me at Gilbits. And also, guys, we have a question of the day. Alex, what is that?
If you could be a Scouser, would you be one?
Nick, would you?
I think so.
Alex, would you?
Of course, I want to be one. Let me know if I can be a Scouser, please.
Let me know if I can be a Scouser as well. We love you guys so much. Make sure you buy some Manscaped. Use the promo code We Out Here.
Yeah.
We love you guys and peace. Not show. We out here dance, Nick. For sure.